Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is Monday Markets with Maniac. I love that. It's perfect. The triple M's. I don't even know. Hopefully that's something bad. But Monday Markets with Maniac. Good morning. If you're on X, you see that our live stream title is "We predicted $120 Solana," which is more of a clickbait, but we did kind of predict it in our live streams that we knew price to be going down to our support point at 120. And so I am super stoked because I think we are primed for a massive opportunity in Solana and with the chart of what it's doing. And I think we go lower before we go higher. But I'm excited for today. I hope you guys are having a great Monday, but today is a very busy day for me and what we're gonna do, because later on today, in regards to like the content we're gonna be posting, we got some fun things that we're picking up today. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but we got some fun things that we'll be posting later. I don't know if we'll be able to post it today or probably later this week of what we're actually doing today, but I'm excited. I've been waiting a while to do this and I'm stoked. Yeah, happy Monday, everyone. I hope you had a good weekend, but this current price movement, I'm just ready for it to be over because I'm ready for Solana to go up. Down is fun because it presents an opportunity to enter in, but also it's way more fun when price go up. I'm looking forward to a change and a shift in momentum, which I think we're getting really close to. We're getting very close to, especially what I'm seeing on the day chart for Solana. But as we're just warming up the stream, we got 20 people in here, and so I'm gonna just let us warm up, let us get in the groove, have some fun, and just give some time for people to come in. So we're gonna play some connections. That's what we kind of started doing recently, but we're gonna do a little connections before we get started today. So let's see. If you're in the chat, help me out if you know what to do. All right. Shuffle. All right. If you don't know connections, you got to match 4 of these together. Somehow there's 4 different categories that 4 of these words match together. So a total of 16 words, but there's 4 quadruplets of matches. There's a lot of 4s in this. Okay. All right. All right. Let's start with tape. Okay, tape is sticky. Tape is like a resource. Tape is not delicious. Tape is not tender. Tape is not delicate. Carpet? Carpet tape? Tape and carpet? Side. All right, I think this is a bad word to start with. Let's start with moose. Because moose is like... Isn't that like a dessert, right? Am I right? Moose. Meat is a food. Dessert. Oh, moose. Okay, moose, dessert. Raw meat. Oh, wait. Moose. Wait. Dessert. Delicious. Moose, delicious dessert. And... tender? No. I feel like that'd be meat. Main? No. Tape? Side? Deer? Deer? Deer. That's not deer as an animal. It's deer as in like, hey deer, or dear Sally. Bear? Raw? Sensitive? Carpet? What the heck? Alright, right now this one's not making sense to me, but maybe I just gotta reorient myself. Because tender, meat, raw, and main, like it's a main dish, right? Oh, wait. Main, starter, side. Main, starter, side. And dessert. There we go. That's it. That's the first one. It's gotta be. There we go. Easy. Restaurant courses. Bro, I'm a pro. I'm a pro. This is easy. Easy money. Okay, tape, carpet, sensitive and bear. Wait. All right. Hold up. Moose. All right, you got delicious, tender. Okay, tender, sensitive, raw. Okay, these are coming together. Tender, sensitive, raw, like almost like you got a cut. Kind of hurts. Delicate. Oh, and delicate. That was great. Dakota Cole. Thank you, dude. Tender, delicate, sensitive, and raw. That's it. That's it. Dakota helped me out there. Thank you, Dakota. Sore to the touch. See? All right, this is easy. This is an easy day now. Now that I think about it. You got meat. All right, this one's kind of weird. This isn't deer. Bear. Anybody? All right, this one's kind of weird. Tape and carpet are like a resource. You got meat and moose. Bear, new, delicious, and deer. That doesn't make sense at all. Animals? Oh, like a moose? Oh, they sound like animals, but they're not. Oh, deer, moose, bear. It sounds like an animal. No, you're not wrong. Deer, moose, bear. It sounds like an animal, but it's not an animal. Kind of, but there's not a carpet, meat, like it's a meat. They're all delicious, new tape carpet. All right, these last two are the hard ones too. Like they're the purple and the blue one, I'm pretty sure, which are like the harder ones. Green and yellow, I think, are like the easier ones, but okay. Okay, you got delicious. Meat can be delicious. Moose can be delicious. Bro, what? And then deer and deer. I'm gonna try deer, meat, moose, and delicious. Deer, meat, moose, and delicious. Meat. Okay, these work. Maybe go bear. Let's try that. We're not even one off. It doesn't even say that. That's not good. Bro, imagine I don't get this because of these last four. Carpet, tape. New, bear. We're not one off? Dang, dude. I feel like once it shows me what this is, I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm an idiot. Carpet tape. Carpet tape. Bear. No, it said those aren't. New carpet. New carpet. Deer. I'm so lost here. If anyone knows in the chat, if you know what might be going on here, please put it, because I'm gonna lose if I don't. Okay, meat, moose, and delicious. Meat, moose, delicious, new. Oh, wait. No. Meat, delicious, new. Bro, I have to just be missing it. No way. No way. Moose, deer, bear, and meat. Let's try that. This is my last. This is literally the last. It's like an animal, maybe. Let's see if this is it. No way. I was doing animal homophones. What? What is a homophone? New. Red carpet. Red delicious. Red meat. Red tape. This red one is. That's the most stupidest connections I've ever seen. What is homophones? What is that even? What is that? What is that word? I've never even homophones. Like that sounds like a. What is that? Was it actually what you were saying?
Yeah, it's something that sounds like it is.
That's a homophone. It sounds like something it's not.
Something, but it's a different.
What's a new? What animal's a new? New. Yes. Bro, I don't. That's crazy. Oh, new no. Bro, that one is that was crazy. Okay, that sucked. Well, another bad connections. I'm 2 for 1, or no, I'm 1 for 3 on connections. Right? Is that the right term? I've only got one once, lost twice. 1 for 3. 1 out of 3. I'm all messed up after that connections, dude. That was horrible. That was horrible. All right, let's get into actually why you came here this morning, which is some technical analysis on Solana, because right now we might have a big opportunity on our hands for what price is doing, for what the MACD is doing, which might present even also big opportunities in regards to Jupe and Bonk. And so I'm stoked to see what happens either today or this week, because I think we're on the cusp of a big, long move, an upward direction. But we might need to go lower before we go higher. And so when we get into the technical analysis part right now, which I'm going to change my screen. Let's close this out. We're going to show you what I'm meaning, okay? So let's get into the day chart on Solana. Okay, so the day chart. Let me show you what I'm really excited about when it comes to the day, of why I'm really stoked for what's coming. And it's in regards to the MACD. So I'm not really going to look at the price. We're going to zoom in on the MACD right now. See that big move on the downward momentum of the MACD? This big movement down. I have this line here to let me know that the last time the MACD hit this low, there was a big move up, right? This move up, right? Right here, boom, big move up. And if you go over here, last time the MACD hit right in this area, big move upward, right? Big moves up. And if it goes even lower, it just makes it even a bigger move, right? So I'm excited because the day has officially broken my line here on the MACD. That the momentum going downward has hit one of my key zones and might go lower to maybe even like as low as this guy over here. Oh, wait, I just realized you guys might not be able to see because my big head's in the way. There we go. This line on the MACD has touched this red line. Okay, I need to make sure that you guys are always seeing that. Oops. Just changed my chart. Hold up. Let's go back. There we go. This line has hit my red line on the MACD, which is a huge indicator for me that I'm really stoked and should be paying attention to what price is doing. Now, if you go lower, the 4-hour recently also hit the 4-hour line that I have, this blue one, but is also coming back down to my blue line. Okay, but it looks like it's kind of bouncing around right here, kind of doing something funky. So I'm not loving the 4-hour MACD, but I would love it if it came back down to this blue line and then maybe even went further before it goes up, right? Now, let's look at the 1-hour. We're just focused on the MACD right now. That's what I'm focusing on, of why I'm really stoked. And then we'll look at price too, because price will also follow and give us some key information. So now you go on the 1-hour. The 1-hour touched our yellow line on the MACD, right? It had a big move down, touched our yellow, and crossed upward and might do a little correction back down, right? might do some small movement downward and then continue up. We want the MACD on the 1 hour to get up to the 0 line and maybe even cross it to this yellow line. Or if anything, go a little lower outside the yellow again, like maybe do one of these guys, come back down, or maybe do like this, right? Or right here, like where it goes up a little bit, comes back down, then goes up, right? We might have that before it really starts moving up. And if you look at the 1 hour, almost every single time it crosses, it goes down, up a little, back down, then up. Down, up a little, back down, then up. Down, up a little, back down, then up, right? Almost every single one. Down, up a little, back down, then up. Okay, so here, down, up a little, back down, then up. Now, let's look at our day, right? Let's look today. Down, might go up a little, come back down, then up, right? So let history tell us what we should be looking for, right? That's our smartest bet when it comes to day trading, right? When it comes to doing charts, when it comes to trading on any kind of stock, any kind of currency or cryptocurrency or commodity, whatever it is you're trading, let the past of that resource you're trading tell you what might happen in the future, right? So, and that's how we are a smart trader rather than just gambling. I was really bummed this morning because on the 1 hour would have been a great trade, but it was like 1 a.m. for me and I missed it, which because I was sleeping. Like imagine sleeping through a perfect opportunity. Like what an idiot. Oh, I hate it when you wake up to the perfect opportunity. But I've been waiting for this to happen right here. Let me do a little brush, right? I've been waiting for this to happen, right? Two things to happen right here. I've been waiting for this for a long time to happen, but it happened while I was sleeping. Okay. I've been waiting for the blue momentum to stop with a bullish engulfing candle. And then also I've been waiting for the MACD to touch this yellow line and then cross and move upward, right? I wish I would have been awake because I would have caught this move up, which would have been a great little move up, but I was asleep like a dummy. No, I'm not a dummy. I really need sleep, you know? 1 a.m. That'd be late to just stay up for a what if. So now, as you can see, price is coming back down and it's giving an opportunity, right? So now we wait. I did try to catch a little trade in here because I was like, oh, maybe this momentum will like really continue upward and I'll be able to catch it. But I made sure my stop loss was really tight because I was kind of already in a momentum and it stopped me out because it actually ended up coming back down. So I put it really tight. So if price does go lower, I can just set myself up and I minimize my risk and my loss. So now price has gone lower and now I reset and say, where can I get my best opportunity now when price goes down and then goes up, right? Because remember what I said, every time on the MACD, price went up, then went down, then went up, right? So price went up, it's going to go back down and then go up. So I want to see how low it goes down before it goes back up. So now that's what I'm looking for in regards to Solana and the price move that's happening here. But let's also look. I want to go out because it's good to go in like the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame showed a cross here at the top on the MACD and has a big move. Oh, moving my line. And has a big move down, right? It can go pretty low. We'll see how low this weekly goes, but also our candles are what I'm kind of focused on. Let's double click out of this. I'm going to hide my drawings so you guys can see more just the price. And let's get candles, not Hike and Ashi. Look at these candles. These are weekly candles. So every candle represents a week of price movement, right? So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about a month and a half of red movement in regards to Solana. And now we can see this week, this bearish candle here is really weak. And what I'm looking like, it looks like it might be a doji candle, if I'm correct. Let me make sure I'm correct and not giving any wrong information on here. What is a doji candle pattern? Let me make sure I'm looking at the right. Oh yeah, I just want an image. Yeah, it looks like on the weekly. So doji candles like that, where it has a like big wicks, really small body, and a double wick, right? Kind of like a doji. It might be making a slight doji candle for us in a bullish way. So right, this would be. Where's a good example on this pictures? This looks like a good one, right? Gravestone doji, high price, low price, open and close. Long leg doji where it's in the middle, and then dragonfly doji, open and close, right? We want dragonfly doji, I'm pretty sure. A dragonfly doji is a bullish. Let me see. Is a bullish indicator. Maybe this one will show us. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh no, sorry. We want gravestone doji, like this one. See how it was a gravestone, had a big move and then went up. We want a reversal, right? We want a gravestone doji on this weekly move. So we would like price to maybe this isn't a good candle now that I'm looking at it on the what would be ideal, but we can see price is slowly losing some momentum down here, and we got to kind of see what this week does, right? So we got this weekly candle just started. This is a just starting candle, right? We had 6 days and 8 hours left on this candle. But as you can see, our support area, which is right at like 120, seems to be where price is wicking off. Oh my gosh. Woo! Let me get some water real fast. Did a lot of talking. A little bit of water. A little bit of coffee. All right, that's better. got my throat a little clear. But we can see it's wicking off on that 120 area that we have mentioned over and over and over again in our live streams, right? The 120 is a key point of support for us on this chart. And if price breaks below it, that's a pretty bearish signal. But if price respects it, that's a pretty bullish signal for me, in my opinion. And none of this is financial advice. Just a friendly reminder, this is all educational to show you how I technical analysis on my charts and how I read the story of what's going on here. I don't want to bore you guys too much of continuing saying that over and over again, but I have to say it. So let's go back down to the day, right? So weekly, we have a pretty small weekly bearish candle so far. I mean, it just opened, so it's hard to say really how this week is gonna go. But ideally, what I would love to see is maybe this weekly candle ends in a bearish candle, but then our next candle is a bullish engulfing candle on this weekly for next week. That would be a really good sign, especially if we can catch the perfect long opportunity in, say, like the 1 hour. And then maybe, like, I don't usually hold trades for very long, but if we catch the bottom of a trend and we're able to hold that for the trend, that could be a great opportunity. I don't usually hold trades that long, but with the way that things might be getting set up soon, this might be an opportunity where I actually hold a trade for longer than usual, because we might be catching the bottom of a trend and then catching that for potentially however high it goes, and maybe take profits on points of peaks and then corrections and re-entering. But this one might be a longer trade if we're able to catch it right. So let's go down. Let's get our MACD back up here. Let's look at things again. So to catch everyone up on here, because I don't know if you're a returning person or if you've watched their stuff, I'm just going to give a quick recap of what you're looking at on our screen, because it could be kind of confusing of like the white box is up here, this white box up here. I could actually delete this trend line. This is just for me this morning. right? I want to give some context for what you're looking at, because this can be kind of like, what the heck are we looking at right now? And kind of confusing. So let's do this. All right, let's go to a little bit higher of a time frame so you can kind of see. We're looking at, let's change these to Heiken Ashi. Okay. This box was a previous support point that has now turned into a resistance point, is this white box up here. This white box, we saw price was kind of moving sideways, and every time it touched this, kind of wicked off. But then we saw it wicked up and then broke through. So this could be now potentially a point of resistance as we go moving upwards in an upward direction. And then also this box, which is our most important box, this box right here is our big support point, right? This is the support point. This is the support box that really matters for what could happen this week or today, depending on way price moves. But this is really a really key zone for us on the way price treated the $120 mark, right? If we go to the day time frame, you see on the day, price wicked off heavily every single time it touched in the $120. Wicked off heavy, wicked off heavy, wicked off heavy. And now we already see that it touched it barely over here. I mean, it might not even touched it, did it? It barely missed it, but had really strong buyers there and wicked off, right? So this key zone right here, this box, is a key area of support that we're very interested to see what price does this week. Now I'm waiting for a couple things to happen. I've already said it once this morning, but I'm gonna say it again just so I make it clear of what I'm personally waiting for with what I'm seeing on the chart. Again, not financial advice. I'm just letting you into my brain of what I'm thinking, of what I'm expecting and what I want out of my patience, right? Because being a patient trader is key, and being a successful trader. I want to see the MACD on the 4 hour go a little lower, potentially back down to this blue line. I want to see the day MACD. I want to see how low this day MACD goes, and then see when it starts doing a little curve like this. I want to see when this starts making a V shape to the upward momentum. Okay, that'll be key. But the most important one I'm looking for that'll hopefully help me catch this trend early and be like the first in line to catch this trend is the hour. Okay, the hour. Oh, we're going the wrong way. The hour ideally goes back down and touches this line again, and then we get another entry, right? So hopefully, right, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. It could be at the end of today. Like it could be up to 10 hours before we actually see it touching this support. But I think once price touches this support, the MACD will return back to this yellow and then hopefully give us the best possible optimized entry point for this trend. And that's what I'm looking for. My first and foremost look is what is the hour doing. And then when the hour does what I want it to, I'll hopefully enter the trade and then watch the 4 hour, then watch the day and see what the day is doing, right? So I'm focused in on the hour, and I'll use the 15 to like snipe that entry, right? Even though the 15 is showing me some downward momentum, ideally the 15 breaks the zero line and goes down a little lower before it goes up, which would hopefully get me what I want here. But maybe it doesn't. But I'm watching the 15 too to see how is price reacting over here. Is price not going lower? But it looks like there's going to be a little downward trend, right? We made it a lower low here from this point. So it might be having a little bit of a trend back down to maybe this low or this low here. So I'm excited to see what we get this coming up week in regards to Solana. And right now we're sitting at a $126.84 Solana. For me, let me move this up so you guys can actually see it. There you go. You see the price right above my head, right? A $126 Solana. We were expecting this, right? If you've been watching our live streams, this would not have caught you off guard. We've been waiting for this. Literally, we've wanted it to hit this low. We've wanted the price of Solana to go lower so we can then catch a big, nice movement on the upward direction for when it comes time. But also, it could go lower. Like we've talked in the past that maybe even goes down to $100 or less. But it all matters on what the heck price does on the support area and kind of right in between these two boxes here. Like what is support going to do here? Or what is price going to do here? How is it going to treat it? And if it breaks out of this one, it's probably going to go up to like the 130s again. But we're very interested to see how price treats this support area. And that's what I'm most looking forward to. Oh, man. Oh, water is just so good in the morning. Water and coffee. Like, my coffee's cold. I'm actually not going to drink that. I hate cold coffee. Like, if I have a warm drip coffee and then it turns cold, I hate that. It's absolutely disgusting. I don't know if you guys can drink that, but for me, that is gross. What I want to say, thank you guys so much for being in the stream. There's about 33 of you guys in here right now, so please, if you can, give us a like, repost this. We always appreciate anything that you guys do in regards to engagement into our content. It means the world to us and helps us grow, and also helps get the word out to the stuff we're doing. That if you find this helpful, someone else probably out there is looking for someone who's doing a technical analysis 3 times a week that helps give them a little bit of an edge on the market in regards to Solana, because we focus in on the Solana blockchain. That's where we really like to watch. That's where we're really focused in on. And my name is Maniac, so I'm crazy for Sol. I love it. I think it's the best blockchain out there. I don't think really any other. I mean, minus Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a very good one, but I think Solana for me is just. I love it. It's such a good opportunity, I think. And we're so early. Last Friday, we talked about how old Solana was. Solana's only 4 years old. Bitcoin's 15 plus years old, right? So, and we're a top 5 coin. We have the potential one day to potentially be in the top 4, maybe even a top 3 coin, right? And if that day comes, oh man, Solana will be sitting in a very, very good position. And I'll be very happy that I was convicted in here early. Because I mean, I'm stoked because my shirt's coming in soon of my shirt that says I bought Sol at $8. Because like I've been here in its worst days and some of its best days. So I'm very bullish on Solana. And $126 Solana doesn't scare me. Shouldn't scare you guys either. Like it's nothing. In reality, from when it broke $200, we're down from the movement that it did. Currently, it's down 40%. So what I see is that's just a big opportunity for a large movement up back to that $200 range. But it's just when will it do it? And we got to time it right and be focused and vigilant and patient on what it's doing. So I want to look at the candles right now on the normal candles, not Hike and Ashy. I want to look at what the normal candles are doing on these charts. So the 1 hour is looking like it's got a good candle, but see that MACD? It's starting to look like it might cross down again. I really would like it to cross back down. And the histogram's showing a little bit of a downward momentum. So I think we're going to get a better opportunity later today. Or tomorrow. Could be even tomorrow. Or I might be asleep again, which would suck. But sometimes that happens, you know. You just got to live with it and make it work. 15-minute might be presenting. 15-minute might be presenting an opportunity soon. I would like to see. I would love to get an entry at like 123, or even at the top of our box at like 122. That'd be awesome. Awesome. Do you think with? Sorry, I'm trying to read. Do you think with hit an all-time high this year? Sorry, I have this like weird emoji thing that's cutting off part of your. Let me copy and paste this. Do you think WIF will hit an all-time high this year? Ooh, WIF. To be honest with you, I don't pay much attention to WIF. I know it's been amazing coin for Solana. Like, absolute crazy. Personally, I focus more on Bonk, but Whiff I know is an insane meme coin within Solana. You got Ansem that is a really big backer of Whiff. But let's see if we can find a chart for Whiff, and let's do a little look at it. Mohammed, we're gonna open up the chart right now. Let's take a look. Okay. See, Whiff USD, dog Whiff hat. We'll use the Kraken. All right. Okay, let's look at the weekly chart for Whiff. It's not a super old coin. Okay, so like, it's not very old. So we gotta take that into account when it comes to dog Whiff hat. Its previous all-time high was $4 and we'll round up to 88 cents. $4.88 was with his top dog Whiff hat all-time high, right? So we can see that it had a major correction off that, went lower, and we're actually seeing potentially a bullish week here on Whiff. Let's go down to a day time frame. Looks like it broke a key point of support. Looks like this line right here across, you can see it touched like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and it broke through. So we might see it go lower. Oh, actually what I'm seeing here on the day time frame is we're getting very close on dog Whiff hat to have a bullish engulfing candle here. That could have a big move. This year, I think to see an all-time high break of dog Whiff hat, I think there'd be a couple things. One, you would need the meme coin like meta to not die off, because I know it's very heavy right now. People are very, very bullish on meme coins. There's a lot of trading volume going into meme coins. So I think that would need to be something that stays strong throughout the rest of this year. Another thing is it's a meme, right? What are they doing with this coin? I have no idea. I can't tell you like, oh, they're doing this, they're building that with Whiff. Like, the only thing I know about dog Whiff hat is that Ansem is very bullish on it, and he bull posts on it all the time. And it's just dog Whiff hat is a very strong community coin within Solana. It's kind of like Bonk, but I would argue maybe dog Whiff hat in regards to, I mean, the value is way larger than Bonk. Bonk is like fractions of a penny, where dog Whiff hat is currently sitting at $1.70. But yeah, meme coins are just very volatile. You know, you got to be careful. Now, I think if we have, right, if Solana itself, this is a Solana coin. If Solana has a really bullish year, right, by December, Solana's ripping. Maybe we even broke a previous all-time high, and Solana's doing great. When Solana does great and Solana's got major bullish movement, L2s on Solana like Bonk, Jupe, dog Whiff hat, you know, used car, maybe a bunch of other coins, Guac, Chonky, Mother, right? All these other meme coins, when the Solana tide rises, all tides rise, right? Now, unless the coin itself rugs, always a possibility with a meme coin. That's why you got to be very careful with meme coins. It should rise, right? And if Solana is breaking previous all-time highs, most likely our coins, our L2s, are going to do the same. So I think it's very dependent on the meta, right? Are meme coins still popular, and are people still bullish on meme coins? And then two, what happens with dog Whiff hat throughout 2024? Does it get rugged? Does it keep a bullish sentiment? Does Ansem, which is like one of the biggest cheerleaders on this coin, does he continue to be bullish on dog Whiff hat, right? Does Solana as a community still support this coin with it from a year, right? So many things could happen that could affect a meme coin that it's hard. I mean, you can't predict that will it break an all-time high this year, but is it a possibility? I think it's all dependent on whatever Solana does this year, right? What is the sentiment? I'm not gonna promise something that I really have no proof, because honestly, what you see here, I mean, with that break of that previous support, dog with hat could really go very low. I mean, dog with hat, if it doesn't stop this momentum, right? There's a little bit of support here that it might have, but dog with hat could free fall down to like, I mean, under $1 with what this chart is showing. I mean, there's a lot of, looks like there's a lot of support in this area that we would have to go in deeper to see where are the prices that might get support. Let's do that real fast. Let's go in the 4 hour, right? Let's see. So you have this support area that had a good move up and then it moved forward. Looks like price is battling here, but this is also a key. Let's draw a box for you. Let's go. We're gonna turn off autosave right now because I don't want this to affect my. So this is a key point of support right here, I think, with what price is showing. So that is $1.14 to $1, pretty much, is potentially the next support point for dog with hat. Now, depending on what price does today, because if they get a bullish engulfing candle here, that's a really good symbol. But dog with hat could go as low as $1, right? Looks like there was some heavy support over here in regards to dog with hat, so it could go lower before it goes higher. Or let's go back to the 4 hour and mark that one support point I saw over here, right? Let's see what price is doing on this support right here. Let me just mark it and get it across real fast because this is not accurate currently. So looks like, let me shrink this down a little bit. It looks like dog with hat is actually in a pretty, bouncing off this support point right here, right? It looks like it broke through a little bit, so it might have some bullish momentum coming for it, but also the 3 smooth moving average is heavy in a downward momentum. And let's look at the MACD. MACD is kind of like in a weird consolidation here on the 4 hour, right? If I'm looking at this MACD, I would want it to go like as low as here. So it might go lower before it goes higher, but I just don't pay attention to this chart very much. Let's look at the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour, you'd want the MACD to go as low as like this peak right here. If you look at where it currently is, it's kind of in a weird choppy momentum, right? So we'd want to see the MACD on the 1 hour go as low as like these peaks, and it's not that low. So yeah. So the question was, does WIF see another all-time high this year in 2024? I think it's dependent on sentiment. Another key thing here I see on the day is this is about to cross the 21-day moving average. Is about to cross the 50-day moving average, which is a very bearish signal for dog with hat. That's a very bearish signal, which would mean, for me, I'm expecting dog with hat to go down to the $1 mark. And it, depending on how strong this bearish move it is, it could go as low as like wherever the next support is, way down here, or this support right here, right? Which could be sub $1. Yeah, I think it's important if you are a dog with hat fan, right? Muhammad, if you're really bullish on dog with hat, if you got a bag holding it, I think it's very important to watch your technical analysis, maybe do some practice on how do you see the price moving, how do you see price reacting, but then also paying very close attention in regards to the sentiment on the coin, right? Is the bearish sentiment continuing on? Is there a bullish sentiment coming? How is the community of Solana treating it, right? Are they abandoning it, or are they backing it even though it's down, right? Because that could indicate, right? Meme coins are all based off attention. If the meme coin's not getting good attention, if the people don't care about it, it's not going to thrive, right? So what is the attention on that coin, and how are people reacting and treating that coin throughout its time span and throughout the rest of this year? Because that's kind of the bummer thing about meme coins. Unless they're building something specific to grow that coin, to integrate it in specific ways, it could die. So paying attention to the sentiment, how people are treating it, and what is price doing, where's support, where's resistance, very, very, very important things to take note of as you are a holder. Or maybe you're just like, I'm going to just hold it and see where it goes. I don't have time to watch the sentiment. I would say limit your risk. Don't over leverage yourself. Always protect yourself so you're not hurting or over leveraged, right? On something that is very risky, because meme coins, even a coin like Bonk, very risky. I love Bonk. I think it's the top community coin in Solana. They literally saved Solana last year in what they did by gifting billions of coins out to its users, those who were dedicated and stuck around. Like, I love Bonk, but even Bonk is risky. Even Jupe is risky. They're young companies. They have low market cap. They are risky trades, just like Dog with Hat. But you just gotta not over leverage yourself and pay attention and know what to look for, and be educated on the way you invest in regards to those coins. But that was Dog with Hat. That's my opinion when it comes to Dog with Hat. I hope that was helpful. I hope that gives you some good insight on what potentially could be happening up until 2024 throughout this year. But I do think it's based on what Solana does. And Solana is down even lower. We were at 126.7 when we were last looking at it. Now it's almost breaking 126. So we're still in that downward momentum. Let's see. Yeah, I want Solana to hit this box. I would love that. Where's my MACD box so I can shrink this down a little bit? There we go. Let's see what the MACD is doing. Yeah, the MACD is looking like it might cross downward again. See how it's getting closer to that white line? I would love that. That would make me very happy. And on the 15-minute, it's about to touch the zero line. And that's a key point of what would it do here? Does it bounce off the zero, or does it cross and break down? Let's look at some of our other coins. Let's look at Jupe. Let's look what Jupe is looking. See if we maybe have a near opportunity on our hands, or if we still don't have something. So Jupe, let's zoom out, right? Let's look at the day. We're still touching a key point of support when it comes to Jupe, right? We're right in that 70-cent range. Jupe could in the support go as low as like 68 cents. I'm more into TON. In the right moment, I was heavy in WIF and F3, but they shows a bearish trend lately. Thanks for your insight, by the way. Yeah, dude. I hope it was helpful. Love seeing that you're supporting the stream, dude. That you're from Solana and you're here. I love it. I really appreciate it, and I hope this stuff is just helpful for you. But love seeing that you're a part of the Solana community, because I think you're early. We're all early if you're here, and I think it just presents an amazing opportunity for us as a whole. So welcome to the stream, dude. Thank you so much for chatting and throwing questions in here. If anyone ever has questions, please throw them in the chat. I love chatting with you guys. Like, I love talking and answering questions or doing things you want to see. Jupe here on the day, I see something What is going on? Why does my... Something happened. I don't know why. See this over here? Why did it do this? Let me refresh. Reload. Sorry, I'm gonna see if it fixes it. There we go. Fixed it. I don't know how that happened. That was weird. Jupe, let's go back to the day. Jupe was doing something I liked. Okay. So we're on normal candles right now. Jupe hit all the way down to the bottom of our support, and look how hard it wicked off, right? Look how hard it wicked off. Okay. Now also, let's zoom into the MACD. I'm going to close out the candles and let's zoom in on the MACD. Look at that. Look at that. Right? On the MACD, we're getting very low movement, but it's starting to weaken. See how it's starting to flatten out here and potentially going to start going like this, right? Starting to flatten out here, and maybe we see it start moving its way up here, right? We would love to see that. That's what I'm looking for here. I want to see the MACD follow this curve, right? That'd be a great opportunity, and it's following Solana because Solana is getting ready to do something very similar. Let's look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour looked like it's heading back down to its blue line. Actually, sorry. See how it's curving back? It might actually be showing an opportunity here with Jupe. Let's look at Heikin-Ashi candles. Huh. Maybe not. Maybe it's not presenting an opportunity yet. Yet. We're being patient here. What about the 1 hour? Oh, all my indicators are off. There we go. Let me go back to the 4 hour. Okay. We had a bullish engulfing candle just like Solana. Literally looks just like the Solana chart. If we went back to the 1 hour on the Solana, this is identical. Look, okay. How could I show that? Oh, let's do this. We'll do this right here. Okay. Let's do this. Let's open up. I'm gonna show you guys this right now. These are like identical. Okay. Dog with hat? No. 1 hour on Solana. We're gonna hide our drawings over here. We're gonna hide our drawings. We're gonna zoom in. We just want to look at the price because I want to show you guys this. This looks identical. This is Solana on the right hand of the screen. This is Solana over here. This is dog with hat. Or no, sorry. This is Jupe, not dog with hat. Identical movement. Look at that. Jupe. Bullish candle. Big wick candle. Big wick candle. Bullish moving up. 2 bearish candles moving downwards, right? 3 bearish candles moving downwards, right? Literally, they are twins. And like, I would almost argue that Jupe is a little bit behind, right? Like Solana's almost showing the future of what Jupe could do. They are identical. This is why I like doing my technical analysis and trades with these two coins, because they work with each other. They work alongside each other. But I wanted to show you this as a great example, because this is literally like such a good example of when I say Jupe and Solana and Bonk work alongside each other. I bet if we went to Bonk on the 1 hour is probably looking very, very similar. Let's go to the 15 minute on the Jupe. And let's go 15 minute on Solana. See? It's literally up, down, up. Up, down, up. Right? They're identical. I don't know how much of a better example I could show you guys, or if you believe me, but like this is a great example of, look at, they are twins, but they're 2 different coins, right? They treat each other exactly the same. Let's go to Bonk. we're going to go to bonk on the left-hand side of the screen and see what it looks like. All right, let's go leave. So this is 15-minute. We're going to hide all of our drawings. Bonk looks semi-similar. Not as identical as Jupiter and Solana did, but still very similar. Massive wick down, right? Just like Solana, massive wick down, move up. Massive wick down here, move up, right? And then a little bit downward momentum. They hold hands in the way the market moves. Jupe, Bonk, and Solana. I can't... you know what? Whiff is also an L2 in Solana. Let's see if Whiff has a similar chart. We had that question asked earlier. Let's see if Whiff on the 15-minute has a similar chart. Look, even Dog Whiff Hat is very similar. Look, moving up, big move down, then a move up, right? And then now a little bit of correction down, right? Even Dog Whiff Hat, L2s on Solana follow whatever Solana does, right? Their charts look very much the same. That was 3 coins underneath Solana that are identical in the way their price moves, right? I hope that's helpful. I hope that shows you and gives you almost like a trust. And when I say this, I'm being serious. Like, it really, they follow each other. They do the same things, and it's funny how similar they are. Let me see if just want to make sure the stream is working alrighty. All right. Oh. Sorry, I'm just checking on the stream real fast, making sure it's all good. Making sure I'm not missing any chats or anything. Okay. Dude, streaming is actually like tiring on your voice. That's good water. That's some good water. We love some good water. Okay, let's exit out of this. That was a good example, though. I love that example. Leave. Sure. Let's go back. Okay. Let's get back to it. Now we're looking at Bonk. Okay, let's look at what Bonk is doing on the day. I mean, it's probably going to be the same as Solana. But, oh, wow, look at that. Great wick off of that support. Let's look at the candles, right? Big bullish wick off of that support, bottom of that support area. Let's see what the MACD looks like on this day. Oh, man. Why does this do this to me? Look, oh, Bonk is looking prime. Like, it's getting there. See that? Oh, wait. I just realized these are wrong. Let me fix this real fast. This should be a blue. And this should be white. Sorry. There. Now they all look the same. This is looking real prime on the day for Bonk. Look at that curve. It's starting to curve up. I want it to do this. I want it to go like this, a little curve, then boom, like a sharp. Like, see how this is sharp? See that move over there is sharp? I would like it to be a curved and sharp move up. Oh. But Bonk is looking primed. It's just like, it's like whispering to me like, Soul Maniac, just wait. You're going to love this. Just wait. I'm setting it up so perfect for you. It's what it's doing. It's getting there. It's so close. And we're being so patient, right? That's the key. You got to be patient. Let's look at the 4 hour. Dude, I hate it when it does this. Refresh. Oh, it did it again. Didn't fix it. Whatever. Okay. Bonk. Ooh, there was a good move on the 4 hour this morning. Or yesterday. Was it yesterday? Oh, Monday. Oh, no. This morning at 2 a.m. Again. What an idiot. I was sleeping. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Sleeping instead of trading. Who does that? Look at that move. That was a great move on the 1 hour here. Very similar to Solana, right? If we went back to these candles, right? You got that massive wick. Pop. Bearish engulfing, which is useless. And then went straight up, right? Looking good. The 1 hour MACD, it looks like it's actually creeping up towards What is happening here? It's not saving my settings on the MACD. This is blue. This is white. There we go. Thank you. All right. MACD is actually looking very good on the 1 hour here. That might cross the 0 on the MACD, which would be a bullish signal. What about the 4 hour? 4 hours looking kind of lame on the MACD. I don't love it. I do not love it. This would have been the ideal entry, right? Or maybe even this over here, ideal entry. But it might be presenting an opportunity here. I don't love it though. This would have been optimal entry, but we were sleeping. What about the day? The day is what I love the most on Bonk. This MACD on the day looks, so perfect. But let's go back to Solana because that's the coin I'm most stoked about for this week and today on the opportunity that it's presenting. So let's see what it's still doing over here. Let's go down to the 15-minute on Solana. It looks like we just got a bullish engulfing candle. Oh, nope. It's fighting. We might get a bullish engulfing candle. Let's see what the 15-minute MACD is doing. Looks like it's got downward momentum. Let's check the 1 hour. The 1 hour might be creeping up. What's the 15-minute look like? Might bounce off this 0 line. You know, we might actually have a trade opportunity here. Which I might enter in on a long position here, put it tight and then catch a little move. Because I don't think this is the big move yet, but it might be a little movement up. Like I don't want to have it move up this direction. But we got 12 minutes. Let's see the 5-minute. I'm going to let this 15-minute candle do its thing. But if this 15-minute candle ends this way with the bullish engulfing indicator, let's check the MACD too, or not MACD, sorry. Heikin-Ashi also giving us an engulfing candle. I'm going to let this 15-minute candle do its thing, but I think this 15-minute candle is going to present us a chef's kiss opportunity on a little momentum. I don't know if that was to be the big one. It could be. It could be the ramp up for this 1 hour to really continue up to 0. Ooh, because what if this candle just opened. If this candle can, ideally, I want this 1 hour candle to stay red. So then the 11 o'clock candle would be a bullish engulfing. And that would be like double confirmation or triple confirmation. You got this one, and then hopefully one over here on the hour. So I'm waiting for this 15-minute. This 5-minute. This 5-minute, which gives us 1 minute and 22 seconds. Let's see what happens here, because I might actually enter in a trade here. And what I do, so this is going to be a little educational thing on how I do my trade. I'm going to see how it closes, right? How this candle closes. And then see what the next candle looks like. If the next candle is like a no wick bullish candle, I'm going to take the trade. But if it's like a weak double wick bullish candle and like not very strong, I probably won't enter the trade because it's not a very good signal. But it looks like it's respecting this little support area here, and here. See how it's like kind of going across there on the 5-minute? Like this little area right here. It looks like it's respecting that support area right there. Got 3 touching points. All right, 24 seconds on this. And you should on my screen. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You should on my screen see this little box to the left. Which way to point? To the left. Oh, that way. The little green box over there, that'll be where my trade's at if I take it. And you'll actually be able to see the P&L, my stop loss, and all that stuff. None of this is financial advice. It's just educational. So I got the candle I wanted. So I'm gonna open up a trade here. Let's do this. 10 sol. Let's do 3. Let's go 5. All right. I did 5x leverage on this trade. And let's see. I think we're going to get a good opportunity here for... We'll see how potentially large this move is. 125.89. I'm putting in my stop loss right now because you should always immediately put a stop loss on. $25.05. There we go. So we're risking about $100 for this trade, and hopefully we're about to catch a nice early move. And right now we're in, oh my gosh, guys, we're $7 profit. Let's go. We get McDonald's today. I can afford toilet paper today. All right, $11 profit. Now we can afford Chipotle. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, let me. Okay, sorry. I hate it that OBS won't open up in the screen I originally had it at. All right, so as you can see, we just entered this trade. You should be able to see my live position on the screen. Let me see. Dude, why is my... Let me turn off my Wi-Fi real fast. My phone is like super laggy. Like it's just spinning when it comes to like looking at the stream. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Oh, nice. Look at that move. Perfect. Now, also with this 15-minute candle, it's consistent with the bullish engulfing. So we'll see how this goes. We got 2 more candles on the 5 minutes. So I'm very interested to see what the next 2 candles on this 5 minute are. And we might close this trade like very quickly, because if this next 15-minute candle is actually not very strong, and if... Oh, wait, let's zoom in on this MACD. Ooh, see that right there? You might not see it, but let me show you. Let me get my brush, my little paintbrush, because call me Picasso. This one right there. See that? See that sharp angle off the 0? Perfect. That's what we wanted. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Now hopefully it denies the 0 and moves up in the upward direction. Because if it denies the 0, moves in the upward direction, if we move over to the 1 hour, the 1 hour might continue up to that 0, and we might not have a up down to the yellow, right? It might actually just go straight up to 0 and continue its momentum. Very possible, right? And we lost our bearish candle here on the 1 hour, so maybe our momentum in the down is now done over here. So we're monitoring it and seeing how it goes. But we just did a live trade. I hope that's fun. Friday we had no opportunity. We weren't able to do a live trade, but today able to hit a live trade. And earlier we were looking at a sub $127 Solana. It was like 126.2 was like the lowest it went, and now we're pushing a $128 plus Solana. So we're moving upwards nicely. But let's again zoom in on this 15-minute MACD. Beautiful. I want that to hold. Okay. I want that to hold, and I want this 5-minute. That's nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. See how big of a gap that is and how sharply that 5 minutes moving up? That is bullish, right? That's good. That's confirmation on our trade that we're smart, that we're not an idiot. We're actually good. And our next candle, right? There's two more 2 more candles on the 5-minute before this 15-minute is the next one opens. And so far, it seems like we're getting good momentum here on the 5. I want this 5-minute to break the peak of this previous one. I don't want it to stay below. And if it does, I'm probably going to take profit because it looks like it might be slowing. But we got to wait. We got to like give it time. Let it do its thing. Don't rush. I don't even know what my current TP is. What is it? Can I see on my phone? I think we're negative right now. Oh, I probably should just put my short position or long position. Let me do this. Let's put a long position here. We entered on this candle. Our entry was 128.08, right? And our stop loss is 125.05, right? And then our take profit hopefully will be at least 1%, right? This is 1%. Right there. Hopefully we're hitting 1%. I don't like to put a take profit because what if it continues its momentum? I like to have a trailing stop loss that protects me, but that is not a good symbol. See that? That's not good. But we gotta let it do its thing, right? Look at that. 15-minute is like dying out. We'll see though. Let's look at this. The other candles. Wow, look at that candle. Bearish candle. Oh, and look at that sharp on the 5. Okay, so maybe we're not going to get this movement that I thought. It might actually be wicking off this support. Let's see what it does. I think that was a great example of how quickly the chart could change on you. All right, let's look at the 15-minute. Let's look at, oh, see? It changed on us on the 15-minute. See how it used to look like this? It used to look like that, where it's going up, and now it changed to where it's actually breaking down. And that's why you have a stop loss and you minimize your risk, right? Because we're risking, I think it was $150 on this trade that we would lose if we got our stop loss touched. But it looks like, I'm really interested to see how this candle reacts. That's a big engulfing bearish candle. But we got a minute and 40 seconds left. If that can wick it back up to where it cancels out that engulfing candle, that would be, this seems to be lessening. Like, see how it's starting to angle back upwards? See the 15? See, now it's starting to angle back up. Beautiful. Move back upwards. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Push it back. Beautiful. See how this is a fun example, like a live trade that's actually giving us really cool indicators that I can show on the live stream. Look at that. Now it's canceled out. See, you don't let it freak you out while it's going. Let it close the candle out. Let it do what it's gonna do. Like, if you would have let it freak you out, maybe you would have been like closed out the trade and you would have missed all this movement back upwards because maybe it's not a bearish engulfing, right? We have 40 seconds left on it though. Because still, even if this is bearish engulfing, we just got a 15-minute massive bullish engulfing candle with a sharp rejection off the 0. Yeah, I think we're good here. I don't think we're going to get a bearish engulfing candle here. Something drastic would have to change in the next 20 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Push it back. Push it back. Push it. Beautiful. Beautiful. See? Do not let your emotions overtake you when you're trading. Be smart. Oh, perfect. Perfect. And look it, we're about to cross the 0 on the 5-minute. Perfect. We might get a couple more. Honestly, it might. I think if we get a couple more bearish candles down. Oh, dang. I kind of was hoping that it would go a little lower because I would add a little bit to my position and hopefully lower my entry, but it looks like it's not going to do that. Yeah, it looks like it's not going to do that. It looks like it's just going to start ripping. Rip it. There we go. That is a beautiful second candle in the 15-minute. Let's look at the Heiken Ashi. Beautiful candle. That's what we want to see. Right, look at that too. That's good on the MACD on the 15-minute. Perfect. So now I'm very comfortable holding this trade. Now I'm very like, okay, I'm getting the momentum I want. Let's look at the 1 hour. See what the 1 hour MACD is looking like. We got to zoom in. See, the 1 hour is continuing that momentum. We might not see a double touch on the yellow down here. I'm happy. I am mad. I am not mad about it, you know. I am mad about it. There we go. Now we're back in profit. About $40, I think it is. $40 in profit. Not too shabby. And we're almost at our 1% mark. Right? If we get 1%, we actually make 5%. Right? Perfect. Cool. I want to see where this goes. Ideally, I want to see what price does off this previous like consolidation support. All right, let's go to a higher time frame so it makes sense. Right? This price area isn't as strong as this one. Ideally, my goal would be to see price touch this yellow trend line or this support point or resistance point now up here. That's where my like target is right now. And that would be a really good move. Like if we can get price to move up there, now we're looking at 7.5% move, which that would be great. That's a great little move. 7.5% move on the chart is a 35% return for us on our trade, which would be like $350, I think. But hopefully as it moves up and then corrects, we can add to our position. So really our return would be much greater. So I like to add on my position as movement goes up and then there's big dip and corrections, add a little bit, then let it move back up more. So I like to add as it moves up and not just put it all in one lump sum on my first candle. But I like the move that's happening here. Let's erase our drawings. What time is it? 10:20. 10:20 and we're in a trade. And I'm liking it. Okay. I'm going to draw a very skinny line off this peak. Because if it breaks that previous high, that's a great little symbol, right? Let's make it skinny so it's not annoying as we're looking at it. And let's make it like a dark. That's too dark. Let's make it like a... like that. There we go. If this price breaks above this, that's good. It broke previous high. Right? So we would like that. That'd be a good little indicator. And this Heiken Ashi 15-minute is a great size that's making me happy and confident in my trade. Same with this 5-minute one. And I want the MACD down here to cross the 0. That'd be great. And go like up to this peak again. Break this peak on the MACD and this histogram. Right? It looks like we broke the histogram height. And now I want the MACD to break this MACD height on these indicators. But I'm happy. I'm happy. We are $11.70 in profit now. We're not going to be nitpicky on the profit. Let it do its thing. But yeah, now I'm gonna go out to this time 15-minute and just watch. Be patient. Let it do its thing. Because when you get in those really small time frames, it can get a emotional. It can get very like taxing on your mindset because you're like watching all these little moves. When you get in the higher time frames, it slows it down a little bit. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. We now have an active live trade, and we're got a very busy day today. So I think I might end the trade here, or not trade, live stream here, and close it out. And I hope that was helpful this morning for you guys on what I'm excited for this week. And just a reminder, we're looking for a big long trend, right? We're looking for a bullish movement in the upward direction, because the 1 hour MACD, the 4 hour MACD, and especially the day MACD on the Solana is looking primed and very close to that long movement. But we got to let time tell us. And this could be the start of that movement, or this could be a little bit and then we go lower. Like we go back down into the support point and then go higher. So I'm interested. I don't know if this trade will be the start of that big move, but it could be. But we'll see. We'll be monitoring it. And also we'll see you again on Wednesday, where we'll have another live stream at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when we do our streams. And it's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And so we will see you Wednesday. And if anything, we'll give you updates on how this trade went. And also follow us on X and YouTube, because we'll give updates on how the trade's going too. And I'll even show you if I eventually take profit or if I get stopped out. I'll just make a post. Oh, got stopped out. Price looks like it's going lower. We'll look for another entry on this long. But we'll see. We got to see how it's going. Currently, it's going in the exact direction I wanted to, so I'm not too nervous. I'm pretty happy with the momentum that it has and what the MACD is doing and what price action is doing. But also, if you're not following us on X, follow us, because we're going to be posting later, either today or maybe later this week, on the cool thing we're doing today that we're picking up, and me and my buddy that's now working with me, we get to do, and it's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna get to intro him in to some of the content too. You'll get to see the new guy that's on my team. I think we're calling Crypto Cookie. Is that what we're calling? He's sitting right behind the camera, like Crypto Cookie. Is that what we're calling you? Right, yeah, we're figuring out his name, like his crypto name. I think we're doing Crypto Cookie, but you're gonna get to see him and meet him in some of the content too, really soon. So, thank you guys so much for being here on the stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. It means the world. Please like, comment, repost, whatever you're comfortable doing if you're on the YouTube or if you're on the X stream. But we really appreciate it, and we'll keep you informed on how this trade goes. But we will see you Wednesday, and have a great rest of your Monday and a great start to your week.